for better or worse, the ego is a really powerful tool. Like I realized when I was 20 years old, I thought I'd made 100 grand after taxes. And I told people that. And then eventually I realized, like I noticed that I didn't know that for sure. Like I'd been saying it, I let it become solidified, and I told people that. And then I realized I was like, I actually don't know that for sure. Like I told myself it was probably pretty much close enough, and then I just let it kind of become solidified. And it wasn't necessarily true. I think maybe I did, but I didn't know for sure. And the thing about the truth matters because let's say if you're building a house and like you think all your cuts are good enough, but it turns out they aren't. Um, if they are, then the house should be solid. But if not, the house could start slumping and then it could fall down or just become such a piece of shit that it's no longer valuable. So it really is useful to be as brutally honest as you can and not let your ego deceive you. But also your ego can be really effective. Like it's probably my ego that has allowed me to do things that to go after things that maybe I wasn't prepared for, and helped me learn a lot and uh, achieve stuff that I thought that typically would have been above my pay grade, if you will. But paying attention is so important. Like I was climbing the tallest mountain in Mexico, Pico de Orizaba, and I got up to, it's about 18,400 feet. I got to 18,000 feet, and then I had just been climbing too fast, hadn't stopped, taken a break before I hit the glacier, hadn't hydrated properly, and I was going too fast, and I just got smoked all of a sudden. Like the cold just hit me, and I just got really tired, hit a wall, and I just didn't have the energy to keep going. And that was really devastating for a little bit. And I realized, I was like, oh man, like what am I doing? I hate quitting. I hate not getting to the top. But then I realized I actually didn't really care that much. And that was hard too, because I was like, well, that type of thing had been something that had really been helpful for me psychologically, doing these physical challenges. And then I realized I was like, I actually don't even really care. And that was kind of scary. But then I realized I was like, well, if I don't care about this, like I need to find something that I really care about. And what is that? What am I going to do? And I realized that the whole trip down there, climbing that whole mountain, had been procrastination, because I really should have been working on this book. Like I've been working on a book and I'd been avoiding it because I was stuck. And that failure of climbing that mountain made me realize that that's what I need to be doing, and that's what was important.